Hey everyone, welcome to this week's episode of Setting the Hook TV. I'm your host Dylan. Today we are en route to the lake. I have finally got a decent time to go fishing. Work's been killing me every time I want to go fishing. Either weather has been horrible or I just don't end up going. I have stuff to do. I was supposed to go last week. I was actually set on it. Was on the way out to the lake, went to my parents to get my boat, and then I realized I double booked. My parents were moving, so had to get them out of the house, so fishing got put off. Went 2 weeks ago with my buddy Rob to Balsam Lake. Didn't turn out so well. The GoPros died, had a little bit of footage, but ended up catching a couple small ones, nothing big, and finally getting sick of doing these instructional bait videos, so we're finally en route to the lake. We're going fishing today. Weather conditions, it is cloudy with sun peeking through, a little bit of sun, a little bit of blue sky. I'm not going to mention anything about the wind right now, just because every time I mention something about the wind, Mother Nature likes to kick in high gear and punish me for some reason. So fingers crossed, not going to mention anything about wind, but as of right now, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. So game plan for today, we're going to go to a lake that I've been to a few times in Havelock. Give it a couple cracks, see what happens. Baits of choice, because it's cloudy, we're gonna be throwing some colors. I don't know about the water. We're gonna be on the search for largemouth today. I'm gonna try and get some big old dirty swamp donkeys and some big bucks. So flipping jigs are gonna come out. If you can see my rods here, I got a couple tied on. Flipping jigs are coming out. My Texas rigging stuff's coming out. I do got a couple smallmouth rods ready and rigged. Just gonna be Texas rigging a Senko worm with a really light 1/8 ounce weight. I just jigged it off the bottom with the Senko worm, Texas rig Senko worm. To me, that's my smallmouth go-to. Works pretty good. So that got some spinner baits on, just because there is a lot of pike in this lake, and I've caught my PB pike in this lake. So we're gonna try and take a crack at it. So I'll let you guys know when we get to the lake and on the water, and stay tuned. Hey you guys, so we are at the lake and my prediction was right. Talked about the wind, and don't know if you guys can see that, but it is windy. I have jinxed it. Mother Nature has it out for me, that cruel cold-hearted beep. So it's windy. Got probably about 15-kilometer winds. So game plan today is hopefully the wind dies down. If not, we're gonna have to stay in the bays, stay out of the wind a little bit, and we're gonna be throwing the crankbaits and flipping jigs. So hopefully we can hook up to some big bucks here. That's the goal today. My goal is 3-pounders and up. Long-term goal for today is 5-pounders. I need a 5. I've yet to catch a large 5 this year. If I can catch a 6, I'll be extremely happy. Smallmouth, earlier in the year, my personal best smallmouth was 3.8 pound smallmouth. So I am hoping to break that record as well. So gonna get in the old duck boat with the troll motor and gonna have a crack at her, guys. See you in a bit.
Spend my days in a lazy boy in a mansion on a hill, or catch a fast train straight to New Orleans, or a slow ship down to Cozumel. I could waste away my spare time watching football with my friends, but I'd rather get my rod and reel and go fishing when I can. I wanna go fishing, 'cause it takes my stress away. I wanna go fishing, try and cast my blues away. I wanna go fishing, I don't want to watch the clock. I wanna go fishing, I don't ever wanna stop. like a morning bite when the fish are eating well, or a new crankbait that's running straight over a rocky ledge or tree that fell. A new shiny boat that I can tow to every lake that I can find. So when the weekend comes and the work gets done, I got one thing on my mind. I wanna go fishing, 'cause it takes my stress away. I wanna go fishing, try and cast my blues away. I wanna go fishing, I don't wanna watch the clock. I wanna go fishing, I don't ever wanna stop. I wanna go fishing, 'cause it takes my stress away. I wanna go fishing, try and cast my blues away. I wanna go fishing, I can't wait to leave the dock. I wanna go fishing, I don't ever wanna stop. It's what I love, it's number one on my list of things to do. I wanna go fishing, that's what I wanna do. Yeah, I wanna go fishing, that's what I wanna do.
Now take down your fishing pole and meet me at the fishing hole. We may not get a bite all day, but don't you rush away. What a great place to rest your bones, and mighty fine for skipping stones. You'll feel fresh as a lemonade by sitting in the shade. Whether it's hot, whether it's cool, oh, what a spot for whistling like a fool. What a fine day to take a stroll and wander by the fishing hole. Well, I can't think of a better way to pass the time of day. We'll have no need to call the roll when we get to the fishing hole. There'll be you, me, and old dog Trey to doodle time away. Man, it's so nice out here. I wouldn't care if I was fishing with a naked hook.
Well, old buddy, you might as well be fishing with a naked hook. No more fishing you've caught.
Oh, you reckon you're ever gonna catch one?
Caught more than you have. No fishing rascal.
I ain't gonna have to take your fish off for you, am I, today, you know?
That's the only way you're gonna get fish smell on your hand.
Pass me one of them cold ones, would you? Hanging around, taking our...
Hey guys, so here's the outro of the fishing trip. Not gonna lie, that was a terrible day. Half hour in fishing, you know, I'm hitting all my good spots, stuff like that. Finally wondered why I wasn't getting as much fish as I should have been. Was last weekend Peterborough Bassmasters had their club tournament there all weekend, so all the big fish were stung, all the main fish were stung, you know, fish were out of their environments, out of their cover, you know, they got released in different areas, stuff like that. Still no excuse, I managed to get one in the boat. It was a little Sally size fish, that's what I call them. If they're under 12 inches, they're Sallies. I ended up losing a big one, if you guys would have saw in the video. So I pitched my cover craw into some cover in the shade by the boat, and I started working it towards where the sun was breaking through in the water. Next thing you know, I saw, I'm pretty sure it was a smallie. He was pushing at least 3 pounds. Anyway, I saw him come out of nowhere. He picks it up, let him have it. As I went to set the hook, set it. Next thing you know, ting, you know, broke off. Brought the line in. Line was clean cut, which means there was a nick in my line of some sort. It wasn't due to a bad knot. again, rookie mistake. Basically, after every time you cast, especially using fluorocarbon when you're flipping in the weeds, every 5 casts, you always want to run your fingers up the line, make sure there's no nicks and stuff like that. The only reason why I wasn't using braid was because a lot of the weeds there it was a lot of thin weeds and went to medium weeds. It wasn't a constant flow of medium to heavy weeds. So when it's thin weed like that, I like to use fluorocarbon. Just because if you use braid, I don't know, me personally, I don't like using braid in open water and also semi-light weeded areas. If I'm in light weeded areas, I'll go up to the fluorocarbon. So I was running 20-pound fluorocarbon. Usually that does the trick. Again, I just broke my own rule. Rookie mistake. I should have ran my fingers up the line every couple casts, but I didn't. Kept pitching, you know, kept using it, and next thing you know, that's what happens when you don't check your line every 5 to 10 casts, guys. You know, you end up, I could have had a 3-pounder in the boat roughly, and you know, that's what happens. So again, only managed 1 fish. Early in the video, again, rookie mistake, you guys saw. I was ripping a spinner bait, and for some reason, don't ask me why, it must have been too early. As I cast it from the side, I actually had my spinner bait line out too far. I end up just catching the top of my trolling motor. Next thing you know, that broke off and cost me a spinnerbait. So there's a 3/8 ounce spinnerbait lying on the bottom floor somewhere. Again, rookie mistake. I don't know why I casted that side with 2 hands, and next thing you know, hit the trolling motor. So it was a rough day for me. Definitely a lot of reflection on what loop baits I should have used in what situations. Again, the wind was also battling too. Like the wind was a big excuse. I'm getting thrown around in the duck boat because I didn't have the big boat today. The old man had it. Again, no excuses. Just it was a tough day fishing. On days like that, that's where I reflect and think about what mistakes I did, what I should have done, and also remember what I caught the fish on, where they were. That one fish I caught them on a Senko worm. I decided to go wacky rig for that one. Usually I go Texas rig, but I decided to throw a wacky rig on that one, and I caught him. He was tight on the docks in the bright sun. So, you know, next time I go out there, I got to realize that, you know, when it's rough wind and stuff like that, those fish are going to be tight in the cover. So stay tight. No hits on the flipping jig. Again, the cover craw that I lost that 3-pounder on, that was I think that was a dark red pattern. So again, all you can do is just learn from your mistakes and just get ready for next time, right? So hope you enjoyed this quick video on a fishing trip. It wasn't a good one, but again, any fishing better than no fishing, better than those instructional videos I've been doing. So stay tuned for more fishing trip videos, guys, and I hope to catch you some big fish so you guys can finally see what I can do instead of catching these Sally ones. So have a good day, guys, and stay tuned for more episodes.